That's the kind of sugar Papa likes. Oh, 200 pesos. Welcome, sweet little smackaroos.
In a gripping tale of desire and betrayal, the story unfolds. As a man returns from Mexico with a mysterious item that ignites a series of events leading to his wife's shocking decision. The narrative explores the complexities of their relationship, revealing how a seemingly innocent treasure can unravel years of trust and commitment. As the man proudly presents his find, his wife's reaction shifts from curiosity to suspicion, sparking heated arguments and deep-seated insecurities. The tension escalates as secrets surface, and the once happy couple finds themselves at a crossroads. The emotional weight of the situation becomes unbearable, leading her to contemplate a life without him. The film captures the essence of how one choice can alter the course of a relationship, highlighting the fragility of love and the consequences of hidden truths. As the story progresses, viewers are drawn into the turmoil, questioning what truly lies beneath the surface of their marriage.
As killers go, I think he's as honest as the next fella. Or almost. The big mistake was leaving you two fellas out there in the depth.
In 1925, Fred C. Hobbs and Bob Curtin find themselves struggling in Tampico, Mexico, facing a bleak future. Their fortunes change when they encounter Howard, a seasoned prospector with a rugged demeanor. Together, they embark on a perilous journey into the wilds of central Mexico, driven by the hope of striking it rich. As they navigate through treacherous terrain and harsh conditions, their determination leads them to discover a significant amount of gold. However, their newfound wealth brings unforeseen challenges. Bandits lurk in the shadows, eager to seize their treasure, while the unforgiving elements test their resolve. Most dangerously, the insidious nature of greed begins to unravel their camaraderie. Tensions rise as each man grapples with his desires and fears, threatening to turn their dream of prosperity into a nightmare. The story unfolds as they confront not only external dangers, but also the darker sides of human nature, ultimately questioning the true cost of their quest for gold.
Cash flat.
You aren't serious, are you? You don't really mean what you're saying.
Fred's.
John Huston, the director of The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, was deeply intrigued by the enigmatic writer B. Travis, who lived a reclusive life in Mexico. This fascination led Huston to seek Travis's approval for his screenplay, which was conducted entirely through letters. Travis, appreciating Huston's vision, gave his consent, allowing the film to move forward with a sense of authenticity. To ensure the film's technical accuracy, Huston enlisted the help of his close friend Hal Croves, who served as a technical advisor on the project. Croves was sent to the filming location, where he provided valuable insights and guidance to enhance the film's realism. This collaboration was established for a modest fee of $150 a week, reflecting the dedication and resourcefulness of the team behind this classic film. The partnership between Huston and Travis, along with Croves' expertise, contributed significantly to the film's enduring legacy and its portrayal of the complexities of human nature and greed.
Mountains, now they want to stay up here and use this site as a headquarters to raid the villages in the valley.
How about pouring it into him, bumping off as many...
The general consensus is that B. Traven, the author of the novel that inspired the film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, was indeed a mysterious figure. Many believe that he was a man named Hal Croves, although he always denied this claim. The truth is that B. Traven was a pen name, and his real identity remains a puzzle to this day. Traven's works often reflected themes of adventure, greed, and the human condition, which resonated deeply with audiences. The film adaptation, released in 1947, directed by John Huston, brought these themes to life through the story of three men searching for gold in the Sierra Madre Mountains. The characters faced not only the challenges of the harsh environment, but also the darker aspects of human nature, such as betrayal and greed. This exploration of identity and morality adds layers to the narrative, making it a classic in cinema history. The enigma surrounding Traven's identity continues to intrigue scholars and fans alike, as they seek to uncover the truth behind the man who created such compelling stories.
In and get your goods. If you don't, we'll think you're yellow, won't we, Howard? They never let go, do they?
During the filming of The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, director John Huston was known for his playful nature and love for practical jokes. One of his most memorable pranks involved actor Bruce Bennett during a campfire scene. In this particular moment, Bennett's character was portrayed as starving, which prompted him to eat a plate of stew with great urgency. Huston, recognizing the opportunity for a joke, decided to call for multiple takes. Bennett, unaware of Huston's intentions, complied and continued to eat the stew quickly, to maintain the authenticity of his character's hunger. As the director called for, take after take, Bennett found himself consuming more and more stew, believing he was contributing to the film's quality. However, unbeknownst to him, Huston had been satisfied with the very first take and had not even recorded the subsequent ones. This playful trick not only showcased Huston's sense of humor, but also highlighted the lengths actors go to in order to deliver a convincing performance. The incident remains a testament to the unique dynamics that can occur on film sets, blending creativity with a touch of mischief.
The one in the gold hat, remember? Yeah, the band in the train robbery. I think whoever is here is gone.
As soon as the joke was completely revealed, the director added insult to injury by calling for a lunch break on the set. Humphrey Bogart, who starred in the film, was known for his strong work ethic and dedication to his craft. He was really fond of working with director John Huston and enjoyed this experience immensely. However, Bogart found Huston to be quite the perfectionist, which led to some really grueling and exhausting days on location. The demands of the shoot often tested the limits of the cast and crew, but Bogart's respect for Huston's vision kept him motivated. The film's challenging environment, combined with Huston's meticulous attention to detail, created a unique atmosphere on set. Despite the hardships, Bogart's commitment to the project shone through, and he often reflected on the experience as one of growth and learning. The dynamic between Bogart and Huston contributed significantly to the film's legacy, showcasing the complexities of their working relationship.
You two guys must have been born in a revival meeting.
The director of The Treasure of the Sierra Madre was known for his intense focus on perfectionism. He believed that every shot needed to be flawless, and he was willing to go to great lengths to achieve that vision. This dedication often meant putting the cast and crew in challenging situations. For instance, they would trek through streams and navigate snake-infested areas under the scorching sun, all in pursuit of capturing the perfect scene. The harsh conditions did not deter the team. Instead, they embraced the challenge, motivated by the director's unwavering commitment to excellence. This relentless pursuit of perfection not only shaped the film's visual storytelling, but also created a unique atmosphere on set. The crew learned to adapt and push their limits, fostering a sense of camaraderie as they worked together to meet the high standards set before them. The result was a film that not only showcased remarkable performances, but also reflected the extraordinary effort that went into its making.
I haven't liked the responsibility of guarding your treasure any too well.
Well, who asked you to?
As the production of The Treasure of the Sierra Madre continued, Humphrey Bogart, who was known for his passion for sailing, began to feel a growing sense of anxiety. He was an avid yachtsman and had a particular interest in participating in the Honolulu Classic, a prestigious race that spanned from Catalina Island to Hawaii. This event was one he looked forward to each year, and the delays in filming were causing him to worry that he would miss out on this opportunity. The race was not just a competition for him, it was a chance to enjoy the open sea and the thrill of sailing. As the days turned into weeks, Bogart's eagerness to set sail clashed with the demands of the film industry. He found himself torn between his commitment to the movie and his love for yachting. The tension of wanting to be on the water while being tied to the set created a unique challenge for him. His dedication to his craft was evident, but so was his longing for the freedom that sailing provided. This internal conflict highlighted the sacrifices actors often make for their art, even when it means missing out on personal passions. The production's extended timeline tested his patience, and he hoped that soon he would be able to return to the ocean, where he felt most at home.
Well, to be really captain, I won't be able to run half as fast as either of you. You'd get me by the collar and string me up in no time. That's why.
Despite the studio's assurances that the filming of The Treasure of the Sierra Madre would be completed on time, actor Humphrey Bogart grew increasingly anxious about the schedule. He began to frequently approach director John Huston, asking whether they would finish shooting as planned. This persistent questioning eventually wore on Huston's patience. In a moment of frustration, Huston took a bold step to assert his authority. He grabbed Bogart by the nose and twisted it hard, a surprising act that conveyed his irritation. This incident effectively silenced Bogart's inquiries about the timeline for the film's completion. After that encounter, Bogart never again asked Huston how long it would be before they wrapped up shooting. The dynamic between the two men highlighted the pressures of filmmaking and the lengths to which directors might go to maintain control over their productions. The film itself went on to become a classic, but this behind-the-scenes moment remains a notable anecdote in its history.
Not much when you come right down to it.
We might have real use for an experienced guy like us.
As filming was about to commence for The Treasure of the Sierra Madre in Tampico, Mexico, the production faced an unexpected hallucinant. The local government abruptly shut down the project, leaving the cast and crew bewildered. They had received warm hospitality from the residents and officials in the days leading up to the shoot, which made the sudden decision all the more perplexing. The crew had been welcomed with open arms, enjoying the local culture and community. Many were eager to start capturing the film's essence in the vibrant setting of Tampico, known for its rich history and picturesque landscapes. However, the reasons behind the shutdown remained unclear, creating an atmosphere of confusion and frustration among the team. They had prepared extensively for this moment, and the abrupt interruption not only disrupted their plans, but also raised concerns about the future of the project. The uncertainty loomed large as they awaited further communication from the local authorities, hoping for a resolution that would allow them to continue their work. The situation highlighted the complexities of film production, especially in foreign locations where local regulations and politics could unexpectedly influence the creative process. The cast and crew were left in a state of limbo, grappling with the implications of this unforeseen setback on their ambitious project. It turns out that the local newspaper printed a false story that accused the filmmakers of making a production that was unflattering to Mexico. The director soon found out why the newspaper did this. You see, it is real customary in this area to slide a little money toward the editor of the newspaper to make him print something nice. This was something that the crew failed to do. The filmmakers, focused on their artistic vision, did not consider the local customs and the importance of maintaining good relations with the press. As a result, the negative article created a stir, leading to misunderstandings and tensions between the filmmakers and the local community. The director realized that to navigate the complexities of filmmaking in a foreign land, understanding local practices and building relationships with local media was crucial. This incident highlighted the challenges filmmakers often face when working in different cultural environments, where local customs can significantly impact the reception of their work. The crew learned a valuable lesson about the importance of diplomacy and respect for local traditions in the filmmaking process.
Alto!
Fortunately, two of the director's associates went to bat for the director with the president of Mexico. They had an inside track on the situation, which proved crucial in addressing the libelous accusations that had been made against him. Their efforts were successful, and the accusations were ultimately dropped, allowing the director to continue his work without the burden of these false claims. It is noteworthy that just a few weeks later, the editor of the newspaper responsible for the accusations faced a tragic fate. He was caught in a compromising situation and was shot dead by a jealous husband. This turn of events highlighted the volatile nature of the media and the consequences that can arise from personal and professional conflicts. The director's associates played a pivotal role in ensuring that justice was served, allowing the film to move forward without further hindrance. The resolution of this conflict not only protected the director's reputation, but also underscored the importance of loyalty and support in the film industry.
In favor of the Wilds.
Oh, not that I intend to demand it, but I'd be within my rights if I did.
During the filming of The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, director John Huston decided to play a prank on Humphrey Bogart that added an unexpected twist to a scene. In this particular moment, Bogart's character is required to reach under a rock to find hidden gold. To heighten the tension and create a sense of fear, Huston told Bogart that an extremely venomous lizard had crawled under the rock. This setup was designed to make the scene more dramatic, but Huston took it a step further by placing a mousetrap under the rock. When Bogart reached in, he was startled when the trap snapped on his finger. The sudden pain and surprise caused him to jump back several feet, believing he had been bitten by the lizard. This prank not only showcased Huston's playful side, but also highlighted Bogart's genuine reaction, which added authenticity to the scene. The incident became a memorable moment in the production, illustrating the unique relationship between the director and his lead actor, as well as the lengths to which they would go to create a compelling film.
Grow, that's when the trouble starts.
Me now, I wouldn't mind a little of that kind of trouble.
Around 1947, Humphrey Bogart began to experience noticeable hair loss, a change that coincided with the production of the film Dark Passage. This period marked a significant time in his life, as he was also undergoing hormone treatments aimed at increasing his chances of fathering a child with his wife, Lauren Bacall. The hormone shots are believed to have contributed to his hair thinning. Despite this personal challenge, Bogart managed to maintain his on-screen presence by wearing a wig throughout the filming of Dark Passage. The wig was carefully crafted to look natural, allowing him to perform without drawing attention to his hair loss. This attention to detail in his appearance reflects Bogart's commitment to his craft and his desire to deliver a compelling performance. His ability to adapt to these changes while continuing to work in Hollywood showcases his resilience and dedication as an actor. While on location for the film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, director John Huston formed a special bond with a young Mexican boy named Pablo Dottin. Huston took Pablo under his wing, and the boy became an integral part of the crew, running errands and bringing a sense of joy to the set. He was seen as the crew's mascot, brightening the atmosphere during long days of filming. As the production wrapped up in Mexico, Huston made a significant decision that would change both their lives. He chose to adopt Pablo, bringing him back to the United States. This act of kindness not only provided Pablo with a new home, but also created a lasting connection between the two. Huston welcomed Pablo into his family, where he lived with Huston and his second wife, actress Evelyn Keyes. This unique relationship highlighted the personal impact of filmmaking and the bonds that can form in unexpected ways. The story of Huston and Pablo remains a touching example of compassion and the human spirit.
Bueno, amigos.
When the director of the film made the decision to bring a new family member into their lives, it was clear that he did not consider the impact this would have on his wife. The lack of preparation and communication regarding this significant change left her feeling blindsided and overwhelmed. As she discovered the situation, her emotional response was intense, leading to feelings of betrayal and hurt. This oversight in addressing such a crucial matter ultimately created a rift between them. The strain of this unexpected addition to their family life became too much to bear, and it was not long before their relationship deteriorated. The absence of understanding and support in this pivotal moment contributed to their eventual divorce. The fallout from this decision serves as a reminder of the importance of open communication in relationships, especially when navigating life changes that affect both partners. Pablo went on to be educated in the United States, where he experienced a different culture and lifestyle. His time there opened many doors for him, and he eventually got married. With his spouse, he had 3 children, and for a while, it seemed like he was living the American dream. However, as time passed, Pablo faced challenges that led him to make a difficult decision. He deserted his family, leaving behind the life he had built in the United States. This choice was not easy, but he felt a pull back to his roots. He returned to Mexico City, where he sought to start anew. In Mexico City, Pablo became a used car salesman. This job allowed him to connect with people and share stories, but it also reminded him of the life he had left behind. Despite the changes in his life, the memories of his family and the choices he made lingered in his mind, shaping his identity and future. The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, directed by John Huston and released in 1947, stands as a monumental piece of cinema that delves deep into the themes of greed, paranoia, and the human condition. The film features a stellar performance by Humphrey Bogart as Fred Dobbs, alongside Tim Holt as Bob Curtin and Walter Huston as Howard. Together, they embark on a treacherous journey in search of gold in the barren landscapes of Mexico during the 1920s, a time when labor was scarce and fortunes were often just a mirage. At its core, the film explores the transformative and often destructive power of wealth. Initially, the characters are united by a common goal to find treasure and share it equally. However, as their quest progresses, the allure of gold begins to unravel their camaraderie. The film poignantly illustrates how the promise of riches can lead to moral decay and betrayal. While Dobbs starts as a well-meaning individual, his growing obsession with wealth leads him down a dark path, showcasing the film's central message about the corrupting influence of greed. Critics have praised the film for its rich narrative and character development. The performances are particularly noteworthy, with Bogart's portrayal of Dobbs capturing the character's descent into paranoia and desperation. Walter Huston, playing the seasoned prospector Howard, serves as a voice of reason, aware of the dangers that wealth can bring. His character embodies the wisdom that comes with experience, contrasting sharply with Dobbs's increasing instability. Tim Holt's Bob Curtin adds another layer to the dynamic, representing the everyman caught in the crossfire of ambition and morality. The film's setting in the harsh Mexican wilderness serves as a backdrop that enhances the story's tension. The desolate landscape mirrors the characters' internal struggles, emphasizing their isolation and the lengths they will go to achieve their dreams. The cinematography captures both the beauty and brutality of the environment, further immersing the audience in the characters' plight. While many reviews laud the film as a classic, some critiques point to its pacing and the bleakness of its themes. The slow build-up may not appeal to all viewers, and the film's unflinching portrayal of human greed can be unsettling. However, these elements are also what make it a powerful commentary on the darker aspects of human nature. The film does not shy away from showing the consequences of unchecked ambition, making it a thought-provoking experience. Moreover, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre has left an indelible mark on popular culture, introducing memorable phrases and scenes that resonate with audiences even today. The infamous line about badges has become a part of cinematic lore, illustrating how the film has transcended its time to influence future generations. In conclusion, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre is a masterful exploration of greed and its ramifications, brought to life by exceptional performances and a compelling narrative. It remains a significant work in the history of cinema, inviting viewers to reflect on the complexities of human desire and the moral dilemmas that accompany the pursuit of wealth. The film's ability to provoke thought and discussion ensures its place as a timeless classic that continues to resonate with audiences.
Sorry, the
I
ticket.
tell you, I don't want any lottery ticket.
You don't you have bad luck rest of your life.
As we conclude our journey through the gripping tale of The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, we invite you to delve deeper into the lives of the remarkable cast who brought this classic story to life. What became of Humphrey Bogart, Walter Huston, and Tim Holt after the final credits rolled? Their paths were as varied and intriguing as the characters they portrayed. Discover the triumphs and challenges they faced in their careers and personal lives, from Bogart's rise to iconic status in Hollywood to Huston's celebrated legacy as a director and actor. Uncover the lesser-known stories that shaped their legacies and the impact they left on the film industry. This bonus segment promises to reveal captivating insights and unexpected twists that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Join us as we explore the fascinating aftermath of a film that continues to resonate with audiences today.
That's the kind of sugar Papa likes. Oh, 200 pesos. Welcome.
Barton McLean's portrayal of Pat McCormick in the 1947 film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre is a striking representation of a man driven by greed and desperation. McCormick, a character who embodies the darker aspects of human nature, becomes a pivotal figure in the story, showcasing McLean's ability to convey complex emotions and moral ambiguity. His performance adds a layer of tension, reflecting the film's themes of trust and betrayal among men in pursuit of wealth. Beyond this role, McLean's career spans several decades, with notable appearances in film and television. He was often cast as tough, no-nonsense characters, which mirrored his own life experiences. However, McLean faced personal hardships, including struggles with alcoholism that affected both his career and relationships. His tumultuous life included a marriage that ended in divorce, leaving him to navigate the complexities of fame and personal demons alone. In his later years, McLean continued to work in the industry, but faced declining health. He passed away in 1969, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his memorable performances and the shadows of his personal battles. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his successes, was often haunted by the darker sides of life.
¿Poco no son ustedes los bandidos que asaltaron el tren? ¡Ande, arreando con
Tim Holt portrayed the character Curtin in the 1947 film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, a role that showcased his ability to embody the complexities of ambition and desperation. Curtin, a young man seeking fortune, becomes entangled in the dark side of greed and betrayal, reflecting the film's themes of moral decay. Holt's performance was marked by a blend of innocence and a gradual descent into the harsh realities of life, making his character both relatable and tragic. After the film's success, Holt's career faced challenges. He struggled to find roles that matched the impact of Curtin, leading to a decline in his popularity. Personal hardships compounded his professional difficulties. Holt battled alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career trajectory. He faced a scandal in the 1950s when his marriage ended amid rumors of infidelity. Despite these struggles, he continued to work in film and television, often taking on smaller roles. In his later years, Holt lived a quieter life, largely away from the public eye. He passed away in 1973, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and turmoil. His last known information reflects a man who, despite his struggles, contributed significantly to the cinematic landscape of his time.
Not bad.
Dear Jim, your letter just arrived.
John Huston portrayed the character of Fred C. Dobbs in the 1947 film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, a role that encapsulated the darker aspects of human nature and the corrupting influence of greed. Set against the backdrop of Tampico, Huston's character is a desperate American drifter who becomes consumed by the pursuit of gold, showcasing Huston's ability to convey complex emotions and moral ambiguity. This performance solidified his reputation as a formidable actor, but it was also a reflection of Huston's own tumultuous life. Huston's career was marked by both triumph and turmoil. He was known for his intense personality and often turbulent relationships, including multiple marriages and affairs that led to public scandals. His struggles with alcoholism and the impact of his father's legacy as a famous actor added layers of complexity to his life. Huston faced significant personal hardships, including the loss of his son, which deeply affected him. In his later years, Huston continued to work in film, directing, and acting in various projects. He remained a controversial figure, often at odds with Hollywood's norms. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 1987, leaving behind a legacy that is as enigmatic as it is influential. His life and career serve as a testament to the duality of human ambition and the shadows that often accompany it.
5,000 apiece, and I tell you, we ought to be plenty thankful.
Let's call it quits and pack up and leave. And the sooner the better as far as I'm...
Walter Huston delivered a haunting performance as Howard in the 1947 film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. His character, a seasoned prospector, embodies wisdom and a deep understanding of human greed and desperation. Huston's portrayal captures the essence of a man who has seen the darker sides of life, revealing the psychological toll that the pursuit of wealth can take on individuals. This role solidified Huston's reputation as a formidable actor, showcasing his ability to convey complex emotions with subtlety and depth. Beyond his cinematic achievements, Huston's life was marked by personal struggles and challenges. He faced the loss of his first wife, which deeply affected him. His relationship with his son, actor John Huston, was complicated, often strained by the pressures of their respective careers. Huston also battled alcoholism, a struggle that haunted him throughout his life. Despite these hardships, he remained a respected figure in Hollywood, known for his talent and dedication to his craft. In his later years, Huston continued to work in film and theater, leaving a lasting legacy. He passed away in 1950, but his influence endures in the world of acting. The last known information about him highlights his enduring impact on cinema and the personal demons he faced, reminding us of the complexities behind the art.
Oh, about $5,000 worth, I reckon.
Bruce Bennett portrayed Cody in the 1947 film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, a character marked by desperation and moral ambiguity. Cody's journey reflects the darker aspects of human nature, showcasing the impact of greed and betrayal. Bennett's performance captured the essence of a man driven to extremes, embodying the film's themes of trust and survival in a harsh environment. After the film, Bennett's career continued in Hollywood, but he faced challenges that would shape his life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a rugged character actor. His personal life was marred by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Bennett also faced financial difficulties, which led him to take on various roles in television and film, often in lesser-known projects. In his later years, Bennett became involved in community theater, finding solace in the stage. He remained a private individual, rarely discussing his past. The last known information about him indicates he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until his passing in 2007. His legacy endures through his memorable roles, particularly as Cody, a character that continues to resonate with audiences.
Up your nose, blow it out. It'll do you good.
I don't get the idea you two are putting anything over on me.
Take it easy, Dobbs.
I know what your game is.
Humphrey Bogart's portrayal of Fred C. Dobbs in the 1947 film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre is a haunting exploration of greed and desperation. Dobbs, a down-on-his-luck prospector, embodies the darker aspects of human nature as he becomes increasingly consumed by the lust for gold. Bogart's performance captures the character's descent into paranoia and moral decay, showcasing his ability to convey complex emotions with subtlety and intensity. After the film, Bogart's career continued to flourish, solidifying his status as a Hollywood icon. However, his personal life was marked by turmoil. He faced several challenges, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Mayo Methal, which was plagued by alcoholism and violence. Their relationship ended in a bitter divorce, leaving Bogart emotionally scarred. He later married actress Lauren Bacall, a union that brought him happiness but was not without its struggles. Bogart battled health issues, including a long fight with esophageal cancer, which ultimately led to his death in 1957. His legacy endures, with his films continuing to captivate audiences. The last known information about Bogart highlights his lasting impact on cinema and the complexities of his life, revealing a man who, despite his fame, faced profound personal demons. Jack Holt portrayed the Flophouse Bum in the 1947 classic, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. His character, a destitute drifter, embodies the despair and desperation of those who have lost everything. Holt's performance captures the essence of a man beaten down by life, reflecting the darker themes of greed and survival that permeate the film. After the film's release, Holt faced significant challenges in his personal life. Once a prominent actor in silent films, he struggled to adapt to the talkies, leading to a decline in his career. His later years were marked by financial difficulties and bouts of alcoholism, which further complicated his already troubled existence. Scandals surrounded him, including rumors of erratic behavior and strained relationships with former colleagues. In his final years, Holt became a recluse, living in obscurity. The last known information about him suggests he passed away in relative anonymity, leaving behind a legacy overshadowed by his struggles. His life serves as a poignant reminder of the harsh realities faced by many in the entertainment industry. In the 1947 film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, Jay Silverheels portrayed the role of the Indian guide, a character that added depth to the narrative. His performance was marked by a quiet strength and wisdom, embodying the spirit of the land and its people. Silverheels, a Mohawk actor, brought authenticity to his role, navigating the complexities of a story that intertwined greed and survival in the harsh wilderness. After the film, Silverheels faced significant challenges in his career. Despite his talent, he often found himself typecast in roles that did not reflect his abilities. He struggled against the Hollywood stereotypes of Native Americans, which limited his opportunities. His personal life was marked by hardships, including battles with alcoholism and the loss of loved ones. Silverheels was also involved in a notable scandal when he publicly criticized the portrayal of Native Americans in film, which led to tensions within the industry. In his later years, Silverheels became an advocate for Native American rights, using his platform to raise awareness about the issues facing indigenous communities. He continued to act in various roles until his health declined. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 1980, leaving behind a legacy that challenges the narratives of his time. His life remains a testament to resilience in the face of adversity. In the 1947 film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, Robert Blake portrayed a young Mexican boy selling lottery tickets. His character, though minor, added a layer of authenticity to the film's exploration of desperation and ambition in a harsh landscape. Blake's performance, marked by a blend of innocence and shrewdness, left a lasting impression despite the limited screen time. Blake's career took off after this role, leading to notable performances in television and film, including the series Baretta. However, his life was marred by personal turmoil. In 2001, he was charged with the murder of his wife, Bonnie Lee Bakley, a case that captivated the public and media. After a highly publicized trial, he was acquitted of murder, but faced civil lawsuits and ongoing scrutiny. Blake's later years were marked by isolation and reflection on his tumultuous past. He largely retreated from the public eye, living a quiet life away from Hollywood's glare. As of the latest reports, he remains a controversial figure, with his legacy intertwined with both his artistic contributions and the shadows of his personal life.
Sweet little smackaroos. Here, son, here's a present for you with my blessing.
Clifton Young portrayed the Flophouse Bum in the 1947 film The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, a role that encapsulated the despair and desperation of those living on the fringes of society. His character, a transient figure, added a layer of authenticity to the film's exploration of greed and human nature. Young's performance was marked by a haunting realism, reflecting the struggles of many during a post-war era filled with uncertainty. After the film, Young's career faced significant challenges. He struggled to find roles that matched the depth of his performance in The Treasure of the Sierra Madre. His personal life was marred by hardships, including battles with addiction and financial instability. Young was known to have had tumultuous relationships, which often drew media attention. Scandals surrounding his private life further complicated his career, leading to a decline in opportunities. In his later years, Young became increasingly reclusive, with little information available about his activities. The last known details suggest he lived in obscurity, reflecting on a life filled with both artistic triumphs and personal tribulations. His legacy remains a poignant reminder of the complexities faced by many actors of his time.
Okay, head on the Las Suckers.
Dijeron que tenía...
As we wrap up our exploration of The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, we reflect on how this classic film has left a lasting impact on its viewers and the lives of its cast. Humphrey Bogart's portrayal of Fred C. Dobbs showcased the depths of human greed and desperation, while Walter Huston and Tim Holt brought their own unique struggles to the screen. The film's themes of trust and betrayal resonate deeply, reminding us of the challenges faced not just in the pursuit of gold, but in life itself. Many of us may have first encountered this film in our childhood, perhaps sharing it with family during a cozy movie night. What memories do you have connected to this timeless story? Did it inspire you or teach you valuable lessons about ambition and friendship? We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences enrich our understanding of this cinematic treasure.
Con una media luna rig. Este otro igual.